Hello, this is a quick review for the Neewer wall-mounted boom arm for lights. You can see I have it all set up. Of course, make sure you have it attached to a strong wall, so that's a brick wall, because there's a lot of weight on there being pulled out with the leverage, so you do need to make sure it's mounted to a firm surface. And let me just show you how it works, guys. So it swings horizontally. You can see the pivot point there, just basically bolted to the frame, to the back plate. That's steel. The silver pieces are aluminium, so that's tube aluminium, and the collars are plastic. So that's plastic. You've got the handle there for unscrewing it to adjust the elevation, so you unscrew it, and of course the collar slides along the pole, and then you can just move it down and up however you need it, and then obviously swing it left and right. So this little piece here, just so you can see a difference, right? So that sort of triangle piece where in between my fingers, that piece, that is metal. So that piece is metal and the rest is plastic. And you can see this sort of gap, but that collar is all one piece, just so you know. And that's how that works. And if we go along here, that's a plastic collar as well, and it is telescopic. So in the minimum distance, which I've set it on here, this is from here to, of course, the end. That is 65 centimetres, but it does extend to 130 centimetres. 130 to 120 centimetres, sorry. I think it's 120 centimetres. If that's wrong, I will add an annotation to the bottom of the video. But yeah, 120 centimetres, so 65 to 120. If I come out, you can just see what that would mean. It would be pretty far across my room there, halfway across the room there if I needed that. But this is all I need, so I'm quite happy with this orientation. And of course you can see that supporting bar. So you can have it the other way around. You can flip it upside down and have that supporting bar facing downwards. But I would say, I prefer it like this. I think the weight bearing down rather than pulling down is better for that collar there, because this is only plastic, guys. I don't think there's going to be a problem with it failing in my, with my setup. But I do wonder, if you are going to be adding, a big light to the end and you are extending it and you are adjusting a lot and moving it around a lot, I do wonder whether or not, this piece, that collar, could fatigue. Could it sort of fail? Potentially. So do bear that in mind. Maybe, depending on your setup. I'm kind of happy with this. I don't think I'm going to have any problems with this, because it is very much, the plan is it's going to be a static light, very much like this. I won't be extending it because I don't need to, but I might adjust the light because I can just swing it on that kind of on the ball end of the back of the light and swing it, around the room maybe here and there. But it's going to stay in this sort of position, most of the time, because I want to shine light over there, because that's where I do a lot of my filming for my channel. And yeah, and I've certainly noticed by having the light elevated, it's certainly improved the lighting situation. Using this panel, it's improved it. I can get a lot more light where I need it to be, much better than using a freestanding light stand. So yeah, it's a good upgrade. I'm really happy with it, guys. I think the price is fair. There is a link in the description if you're interested, guys, to the Amazon page. But I think it's a good product. But yeah, I think maybe, the heavy dutiness of it, yeah, that's the only thing I'd say is a reservation. I mean, this is obviously good. These are fine. But that being a plastic collar, I'd obviously prefer to see that being metal. Doesn't really matter about that piece. I think that's okay whether or not it's plastic or metal. But this I would have preferred, all that to be metal. Beyond this piece there, which is metal, because I think just to give it a bit more sturdiness. Because I think some people who are, using this on a slightly more industrial scale of using light setups may find this not to be, sturdy enough over time. But so do think about your use case, and I think that's the only reservation I'll have. If you're going to use light use like me and it's going to stay in one position, I think it should be fine. But yeah, moving around a lot, then maybe be a bit more wary, and maybe look for another product that maybe have some sturdier sort of fixing points there. It's a good upgrade as an accessory if you are a YouTuber on a budget like me. you're trying to find ways to improve your setup and not spend hundreds and hundreds, then this is actually a pretty good product for that because it's a fair price. And yeah, I have a few Neewer products. I mean, that panel is a Neewer product, and my both the tripods there are Neewer because they make good products that are fairly priced. So I'd certainly recommend you shopping around their range of things if you are interested in finding some accessories for your camera and lighting setup, because yeah, they make good stuff. But there you go, guys. Hope you found it useful. Drop comments below the video, and yeah, ask me anything if you need to. But yeah, happy with this so far. I've only had it for a few days, but yeah, I'm happy with it, and I think it's a decent enough product. Anyway, cheers, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care, and bye bye.